Everyone listen, said Anna, circling the room. Winter is on its way. All the staff were present and were listening intently, except for Madame la Pig. It is an abomination, she cried, stomping her trotters on the soft carpet, which didn't have quite the effect she hoped for. A deep freeze? Here on Animal Boulevard? What is happening to this world? We can't control the weather, said Anna calmly, so we have to take precautions no matter what. What sort of precautions? Asked Squeak the mouse. Squeak spent most of his time working the lift, and he was uncertain as to whether there was much more he could do for that small space. For example, said Anna wisely, if we get snowed in, do we have enough food? Of course we do, spat Madame la Pig. I keep my restaurant stores and fridge stocked up to the ceiling. Excellent. And the heating? Asked Anna. Can we keep warm? Stella sucked in a short burst of air. I reckon so, she said. The boiler is good, and I've checked our fuel. There's an old store of firewood and coal in the basement if we need them for extra oomph. Excellent, said Anna. And woolen blankets, said Eva Koala. We've plenty of them to go round. I could put them in bedrooms or fold them over chairs and benches for guests. Good thinking, said Anna. And I'll also make a special hot drinks list, said Eva. Mocha choccacino lattes, hot chocolates with marshmallows, herbal teas, that sort of thing. Delicious, said Anna.
I'll wrap up the palms and trees round the pool, said Jojo the otter. They won't like this cold one bit and need protecting.
Just like me, said Lemmy with a doomed expression. Can you wrap me up while you're at it? There are some thicker hotel jumpers and coats in the big storeroom if you need them, said Hilary Hippo. They're hung near my vacuum cleaner among all my cleaning products. Lemmy could already feel the cold creeping up his tail. Don't mind me, he chirped as he skipped away to go looking for extra layers. And maybe we should drain the pool, added Anna. We don't want it turning to ice. Jojo shook her head furiously.
No, people love an icy dip these days, she said. It's good for the mind and body.
Then just make sure the poolside is safe, said Anna. We don't want any accidents. No icy paths or staff and guests slipping over, please.
You bet,
replied Jojo. Anna took a deep breath. That seems to be everything then, she said. I fear it will be a late night for us all. Lemmy reappeared wearing many extra layers topped by a thick coat with a furry hood and trim. He looked very, very happy. At least his eyes did, as the rest of his face was covered. I hope you left some for everyone else, said Anna. He replied, and waddled off to the reception desk. Anna followed Jojo out onto the garden terrace to help wrap up the giant palms. It was hard work, and as the evening rolled into night, the air grew colder and colder. Finally, as they prepared to return to the hotel, a peculiar silence descended on the world. Anna watched tiny flakes fall from the sky, just a few at first, drifting down like petal blossoms in spring. Her heart leapt. Snow!
It's sure been a while,
said Jojo, sticking out her tongue to catch one. Within seconds, the snow was falling in bigger, fatter flakes, and Anna could barely see past her outstretched arm. She copied Jojo, catching a snowflake on her tongue, and soon found herself zigzagging about the terrace to catch more. It was intoxicating. I guess this is it, she said happily.
Proper winter,
said Jojo, laughing at how cold her tongue had become. Anna didn't want to stop having fun, but she knew they had a lot of work ahead of them. She walked back inside and shook the snow off her clothes. It's settling already, said T-Bear, calling it a night. And falling heavily, said Anna. Sleep well. And you, miss, said T-Bear. With Hilary's help, Eva had placed blankets everywhere and laid the fireplaces. Anna was content that they had done all they could. She retired to her bedroom feeling strangely excited about the snow. Tomorrow couldn't come soon enough.